Woo! All right, guys. Can you see? Oh, there was traffic jams there, like literally until I turned the camera on. Y'all see this craziness? Do you know where I'm at? Oh, look, there's a pink vest. Hi, Miss Swift Driver with the pretty pink vest. This is Laredo. And I've done been driving around a few minutes just because we were going to a park, but we got lost. And his phone's getting so hot. Imagine that. It's November and there's a blizzard in the rest of the United States and his phone's getting so hot it keeps shutting off. So I shouldn't say we're lost. There's trucks everywhere. We're just sightseeing. I have realized something though. I am so glad that I'm no longer hauling reefer or general freight, because these poor drivers here is actually empty. I don't know, we were down that way. I don't like that means anything to you. Oh, there's a Warner thing. There was a Swift terminal down there too. But anyway, there are people lined up 2 blocks at stop signs trying to get where they're going. There's people parked 3 blocks away from where they need to be, walking down with paperwork to check in. And you know, if you drive, hi fella, you know if you drive that you're going to get down there and they're going to ask you for some daggone number that you don't have. You're going to stand there. They're going to tell you, well, you need to go to the back of the line because there's like 1,000 other people waiting to get unloaded. Oh, he just left me. And then you're going to go back to your truck. It's going to take dispatcher an hour to figure out what number they need. Now, you know doggone good and well that every time they go to that building, they need a number. But they still don't have it, right? Oh, there's Swift. See it? Swift! Hello, Junior. No, you're Prime, Junior. Shame on me. Hello, Honey Badger. That's Swift. Yeah, Honey Badger's at Swift. Anyway, so you know, every time you go over there, this happens. You're sitting there waiting for hours and hours. Then you don't get unloaded. I mean, people are, like I said, trucks are lined up. I can't believe these streets are this empty. All along the block. Food warehouses are the worst because they just are. And then you ain't getting unloaded for a day. And then, once you get unloaded, they ain't gonna give you a load until you get unloaded. Then, hopefully it's here. But let's be realistic. The reason that I am currently riding is because I'm waiting on one little piece of paper to come in from customs. So you know what? When you get a load, or at least me when I hold general freight and reefer freight, oh, well, we're going to sit here and wait because one piece of paper didn't come in from customs. So that's what we do. Now, we're fortunate. We've got the motorbikes and we can go tootling around, right? There's a Pilot down there and a TA. I've been to that TA before. Oh, if that's the one with the truck wash down there, that truck wash has really nice rocks that I was stealing. And he informed me I needed to quit stealing the rocks to paint. I don't think they cared too awful much that I was stealing their little rocks. Anyway, when I go back and see stuff like that, like this, it really does make me appreciate that I basically don't have to wait to get loaded or unloaded. This morning, we went and checked in at and basically it's a cross-dock facility. Over here, I think they call a lot of them like freight forwarding or whatever, but it's a cross-dock facility. So over here, we went to our cross-dock facility and checked in, and the lady's like, our engine went from our trailer, and they said that it goes directly onto another trailer, and it wouldn't be there for about an hour. So it'd probably be an hour to an hour and a half before they could get us unloaded. And, you know, he came back to the, I had just got out of the shower. I mean, nice. And he came back and was like, oh, she said it'd be an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because the other truck isn't here from Mexico yet to move the engine over to. And so he said, I'm just going to go ahead and cook breakfast. He has his chilaquiles. He's got a new addiction now. But it's like, you know, and I mean, we weren't even mad, right? We were like, took the dogs out for a walk and made breakfast. Like I said, I had just got out of the shower and made the bed and everything up. Had our morning coffee. But it was also like, you know, this is like the first time in months that we've had to wait, other than Peebles. At Peebles you have to wait, but it's a testing facility, so they're waiting on paperwork from like Poland. But generally speaking, we don't have to wait. We really are so lucky. And down here, when you see all these trucks sitting here, you know how lucky you are, because you ain't sitting here for 2 or 3 days, not getting a shower and everything else. Now, there was a tasty little Roach Coach there. That's actually where I turned you on at, is by the Roach Coach. We got some, I don't know what it's called, but we got some food there, and it was tasty. I wanted that shrimp, but they didn't have it. What's he doing? But anyway, my fellow drivers, I feel your pain. I know what it's like to wait on the side of the road for 3 days and to get mad because you can't take a shower, there's no potty. I went to a place down here one time and they had a bathroom, and I went in there and it was like, you know, the hole in the floor that your toilet goes over? That's what it was. I was like, yeah, I'm not using that. I will go out and pee on a building or behind the building or behind one of these cactuses before I use that thing. I'll pee on, climb under my trailer and pee or something. I don't know. But like I said, it makes me and should make everyone appreciate that the good times when you don't have to do live load and unloads, and you don't have to wait forever in a place without facilities for food and bathroom and stuff.